Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Seiken Densetsu 3! Since last time, made my way back to Maia because, well, the bridge is out! So, on the way back here though, I did gain a level for Lise and put a point into Vitality. Basically, at this point in the game, stat gains are really easy to distribute. Strength, Vitality, Intelligence, maybe Spirit if it comes down to it, but that's it. There's really not a whole lot of options at this point in the game. This will change eventually. But yeah, didn't this guy say something about an alternate route to get to Forcena? What do you mean, version 2? I thought you just invented it. Oh, okay, maybe version 2 is the name, second name of the invention. Well, okay, let's do it! Cannon travel worked in the last game. Did you just change the name of that thing again? What's the problem? Oh, okay. Well, then you got some stocked up or something? Oh. Nuts. So, yeah, cannon travel, not really gonna work well for us right now. Where did he go? Oh, okay. I don't think they ever say where he went. He's just gone now for some reason. Oh, I don't know anything about gunpowder. Why would we even have gunpowder if cannons were just invented? And we don't have guns in this world, or this game, so yeah, I don't know how that works, but I'll just tell you, there's a particular NPC that you gotta talk to in order to do the next sequence trigger. Oh, well, where are they? Oh, I guess they use it like dynamite or something. But, okay, yeah, so basically what we need to do is we need to go back to the cave just before we fought those little robots there and try to find the Dwarf Tunnel there. Also, by the way, it's still nighttime since I made my trip back, and I want to keep it on Dryad, well, the next day. I think the next day of the week is Jin, if I recall correctly. And there's a very good reason why I want to keep it that way. So do not rest up at the inn if it's already Dryad's or Jin's day. I will explain that when we get to that point. But for now, let's just head on back and get back to the Cleft of the Earth cave there. Okay, we're back at the Cleft of the Earth. So if you did talk to the old guy who tells you about the dwarf cave, then this will happen when you try to use the save point there. So what we gotta do is use the Wisp Mana Spirit in order to get through this. Oh, okay. So yeah, if you don't get this dialogue happening here, you didn't talk to the old guy. Or if you did and it still doesn't work, well, then I don't know. But you should be able to get through here. I've never had a problem with it, so. Alright! Well, let's check out the Dwarf Village, see if anyone sells some gunpowder there. Let's see, what day is it right now here? Okay, it is Dryad's day still, so yeah, I think we should be good. I believe the next day of the week is Jin's day, and then after that it's Gnome's day. The reason why I'm being so careful about that at this point is because the next boss uses, well, Gnome magic, and if it's Gnome's day, his magic will deal a lot of damage. So, obviously we don't want to deal with that. Hey, how's it going? Well, anyway, now that we're here, we get access to the Tier 3 equipment. So we definitely want to get new weapons for everyone there. That'll really help out a lot. And then I want to buy some armor at another store, wherever it is. Let's see. Okay, there's the item store. I don't want to go there just yet. But I do want to go here. Hey, how's it going? Okay, let's see. Yeah, new body armor. That'll really help us out. Always upgrade your weapons and body armor. You can skip on the headgear, or when we get it, some rings. But other than that, you really want to get the weapons and the body armor. That's where the bulk of your offensive and defensive power are going to come from. Okay, good stuff there. Even better. Yeah, we don't have rings yet. Oh, and by the way, there was one other thing. One thing about Duran that makes him unique, there's that 5th equipment slot at the bottom there, and well, depending on his job class, he can equip shields, actually. Unfortunately, most of them don't really do a whole lot because evasion from shields is bugged, so yeah, there's really no point in that. There is one shield that is actually really, really good that is not bugged, and I'll mention that later on, but I'm not going to be able to actually use it. But anyway, okay, we got all of our new equipment, so let's sell the weapons and the armor. To switch to other party members, all you gotta do is just press the L or the R button, and you'll switch over to their inventory. Each character has their own separate inventory of weapons and armor that they could possibly equip. Let's see, I also picked up some of these darts from various enemies, or well, the Poron enemies. I'm not going to use those, obviously, because they're relatively weak for us to use. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave well enough alone there. Okay, so we got all the equipment. I don't want to rest up at the inn, mostly because none of us use MP, so there's really no need to do that. And inns are a little bit pricey at this point in the game. Oh, okay. Well, I've got to find him in order to get the gunpowder, then. Sounds like a plan. But I do want to restock on round drops, so let me see. Okay, let's just get a few of those there. And then, yeah, we'll just heal everyone up here with those. So that way, we don't have to spend money at the end. And I also don't need to advance whatever day it is of the week. Alright, that should be good. Let's buy 9 round drops, and that should carry us well through the next dungeon. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any healing magic. Oh, I'm surprised my money ended up exactly at 1,000. But yeah, we don't have any healing magic, so yeah, we're going to be relying on those round drops quite a bit. Hey, get out of my way, man. But I do want to go to the inn just to save. But yeah, money's pretty tight early on. Well, actually, it's even tighter later in the game. Not so much right now. But still, I want to save my money so I can buy items and stuff. Okay, so we gotta get to that tunnel where Watts is. Oh, how do you open and close it like that? Well, it's a load-bearing wall. But, okay, let's check out the Dwarf Tunnel, then. By the way, even though it's daytime here, not nighttime, I actually want it to be that way, because, oddly enough, for whatever reason, in this dungeon, the enemies during the day can actually drop Dream Sea herbs. Again, it's not incredibly important, but it would be nice. Try to kill the bottom last. Thanks, game. Well, I wouldn't have gotten a chest out of it anyway. Oh, hey, there's a dwarf up there in that wall. Oh, we ought to check that out. Oh, by the way, on the way here, we gained a level for Hawk, and I put a point into strength for him. But anyway, at this point, because we've been putting most everything into strength and vitality, they're going to lock us out of getting stat gains for a little while. So I'm going to go for intelligence, which I really only want to boost my magic defense. Oh, and we get something there. What is it? Oh, what does that even do? Put an enemy to sleep or something? Yeah, it does. Oh, there you are. Let's see. I don't want to fight these guys just yet. Let's go up to that tunnel where that other guy was. Can I get by, or do I have to kill you? Yep, I'm going to have to kill you. Can you die, please? Thank you. Okay, let's get up here. This is just a little dead end, but we gotta go here in order to talk to Watts here. Because if we don't, there'll be a wall, and you won't be able to get past it for some reason. It's like an invisible wall or something. An invisible plot wall. But, no, 5,000, that's way too much. I don't even have that much money. But let me know if you want me to show you what happens if you do buy it, because unlike, say, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest or any number of other games, you actually can buy the gunpowder here if you grinded up the money. And it changes the order of events a little bit, but you're going to have to go through the entire dungeon eventually anyway, so there's really no point. There's no advantage to actually buying the gunpowder other than, well, I guess you'd gain some more levels along the way while doing that, but we really don't need to grind at this point because the game's still pretty easy. Once we get our levels up into the teens and stuff, then the game starts getting a bit harder. Let's not attack the Batums just yet. You see, my other party members, they'll only start attacking if I press the A button there. So that way they can assist me. That's the way I have the AI set up. So if you're just walking around and you don't press anything, they won't attack yet. And there's going to be some instances, particularly with the way I have my party set up, there'll be some instances where I actually don't want them to attack. You could start, like, casting spells or whatever, and then attack later on. Which is going to be more important on this path than the other two, based on how I have my party members set up. But, alright. Well, nothing we could do with that, really. Let's see. Okay, here's the guy I was looking for. The Goblin Lord. And they can potentially drop Dream Sea Herbs, and I think they either only spawn during the day, or they just don't spawn very often at night, for some reason. Come on. Are you guys going to attack him time today? No? Okay. But anyway, yeah, if you did not talk to Watts, then the wall over here that we just went through, yeah, that'd be blocked off for some reason. You can't even see any difference there, like even if you remove a background layer or something, just for no apparent reason, you can't go through there. So, yeah. But now we're going to go through here. Hopefully get a level for Lise along the way. Oh, and a treasure. By the way, if you have Kevin in your party, you could make it nighttime in order to help him out a bit. He's more dependent on that than we are. The Dream Sea Herbs, well, yeah, they are pretty important for Kevin's path. So it's kind of a pick your poison sort of thing. One of the reasons why I want to keep it daytime here is so that by the time I get to the boss, it won't be the next elemental day, and we'll be able to stay in the clear of his spells. I just remember one of my test runs one time. Oh man, I can't get up there. But yeah, in one of my test runs, I was just blasting through all these areas and resting up at the inn to make it nighttime all the time. And then it got to be Gnome's Day and the boss kicked my ass. So yeah, that would be bad. But alright, we're not doing too bad here. Let's see, any Batums here? No? Okay. Well, as you saw, these guys can drop packing chocolates, and those are actually a bit pricey early on. Not too much. And another level up. Awesome. Yeah, just keep going for strength early on. The enemies aren't hitting us that hard. Eventually, you may want to start investing in vitality, especially if you're new to the game, once our levels get up into the teens. Although, eventually, we'll be able to hit our stat caps for vitality anyway. Each job class in the game, you have a hard cap where not only will they deny you stat gains, you can just never get any more. That's the maximum you can get until you advance into another job class. But I'll go over that when we get to that point. Yeah, I don't want to go down there. Let's keep on going up here. Where'd the other enemy go? I don't know why, but for some reason, no enemy spawns down there if you're on the upper level here for some reason. Well, good enough. Getting a lot of round drops. That'll help me heal up before we get to the boss. And we've already leveled up just about everyone. Let's see. Is that all of them? Awesome. Let's see. Okay. Nice. Okay, are we at the end yet? I think we are. Yes, we are. Okay, let me take a moment to heal up my party. By the way, with those round drops that went into my reserve inventory, if you go press the start button, you can get access to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some round drops and then bring the ones from my reserve into my active inventory there. So I'll take a moment to do that and be right back. Okay, we're all set and ready to go. So let's see what's at the end here. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I don't know. Why don't you dig around and find out? What was that noise? You hear that sound, what? That is the sound of inevitability. For boss time against the Jewel Eater. So what? He just blocked the door out and said, screw you guys, you get caught in the cave-in or whatever. Man, what a jerk. But anyway, yeah, this guy is the reason why I definitely do not want it to be Gnome's Day, because if we do, he could cast Diamond Missile on us, and that would hurt a lot. Let's see. Nope, nothing I can do about that. He used an ability on Lise that reduces her defense, so she's going to take a bit more damage. Unfortunately, at least as far as I know, you can't cure that, and that'll basically last indefinitely as long as the boss fight is going. We can't buy the item that would help with that yet. So, yeah, we're just going to have to tough it out, keep an eye on our HP a bit. You want to make sure you keep everyone above about 50 HP. That should be pretty good. Okay, well, let's see. Well, let's put that item seed to use. Glad I held on to it. That'll restore 50 to everyone. You could use any seed like that, but usually I prefer holding on to them for other things. But item seeds in particular, not very useful. Yeah, sometimes he'll just stop for a little while for some reason and just cover his face and stop taking damage from whatever we do. If you have Angela in your party, you could still use some magic on the guy. Not that it would be very effective, but it would be there. Yeah, speed down reduces your hit rate and evasion rate, but as you know, that's bugged in pretty much almost every Squaresoft game, so yeah, I wouldn't even worry about it. The one that I was worried about, though, is the defense down on Lise there. Although, most of his damage is going to come from magical attacks anyway, so it's not really a big problem. But we are dying, and that is a problem. Okay, let's see. Let's heal up Lise there. Let's see, and Hawk can need a little bit, too. I'm not going to bother healing up Duran yet. Let's see. Hawk, where are you? There you are. And just keep on wailing on the guy. You want to be careful with using your level 1 techs, because sometimes it can be hard to hit the guy. Now, you saw he used Protect up there. He always does that when he gets down to 25% of his max HP. Since doing the previous LPs of the game, I actually found a site that lists the AI scripts and counters and all that stuff for almost all the bosses. I think it's only missing like 2 of them. So that'll help me out a little bit more than before, especially since this party is going to be relatively difficult later on, especially. Oh, looks like we got him. Yeah, when your weapons are put away, that's how you can tell you won. Hooray! And of course, like all good JRPGs, the bosses explode or dissolve or whatever when we kill them. Oh, legendary. Oh, okay. Can we head over there? No, we cannot. Not yet, anyway. I wouldn't worry about it. It's probably not a problem. I think you're just worrying too much. Who's there? Oh, hey, how's it going? Nuts. Well, he seemed to get a lot of your powers there with his spells. Yeah, and he didn't even cast Diamond Missile. We wailed on that guy. Hey there, pretty lady. I don't know what we're gonna do with you because none of my party members can cast magic right now. So, but we got Gnome anyway. Actually, we do use Gnome for one thing later on. Oh, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Hey, all right. So yeah, this is why you don't need to buy the gunpowder, because he eventually just gives it to you anyway. Yeah, sure, let's get out of here, so that way we don't have to walk all the way back. I may decide to rest at the inn at the village there to make it nighttime again as we're walking back to Maia there. But for now, let's save. And just a reminder, if you would like to see what would happen if you do buy the gunpowder and skip the boss fight for now, let me know. I have a save file there, so I can just, well, I made a save state as well. But yeah, I could just go back there, grind up the money, and show you how it works out. So yeah, let me know. I didn't do it on the other 2 LPs, but I figured I'd just go through the storyline events normally for now, and then when it becomes pertinent, like in the next episode or 2, then I could show you how things would have transpired a bit differently. But will the gunpowder really allow the cannon to shoot us all the way to Forcena? Find out next time on Let's Play Seiken Densetsu 3! This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!